Hi, excuse me. Look, guys, I started off on the wrong foot, or maybe I should say the wrong voice. Hi, everyone. It's Lori, and welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing well today. So, yeah, the voice is still severely messed up, and unfortunately, my surgery is not. Let's see, I'm filming on the 14th. One month from today, vocal cord surgery will be on November the 15th. So, unfortunately, I have this to deal with until then. My ENT, ear, nose, and throat, did put me on, let's see, I'm still on the inhaled steroid. That's like inhaler. 2 puffs a day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. But he also decided to put me on like a prescription Nexium type stuff for acid reflux, just to see if that would help. But literally, guys, it is every morning when I wake up, it is literally hours before I have any voice at all. So this is as good as it's going to get, probably for a while. So I appreciate your patience and sticking it out with me. If you can handle the voice, if you cannot and prefer not to watch, I totally get it. I ain't mad. Oh, I get it. I'm the one that has to hear it every single day whenever I talk. So today I just thought we would do a little bit of collage. So yeah, I went kind of printer crazy earlier. So I went through, I told you guys I had actually organized my, all of my digitals actually in my computer. I went in and deleted every single thing on there. Actually, probably deleted some stuff I could never get again, because there were freebies that were no longer available. And I think those were like the Christmas tags that, especially the first year, I think, Tracy Fox had done at Love Junk Journals, because she would have them up on her Facebook group for just a couple of days. And if you snoozed, you losed. Yeah, that made sense. But anyway, she didn't do it that way the next year, because I think a lot of people were irritated about it. I was personally not irritated about it. She said plain as day that's how she was going to do it. So I respected that and made sure that I was over there every single day to snag those freebies so I would have them. And I wasn't thinking when I hit, delete on everything and deleted everything off my computer. However, being slightly distraught about that, but trying not to think about it, I put it in a bucket. I have a couple of buckets, and that's in the, I can't do anything about a bucket, so I'm not going to worry about it. But yes, I got everything organized, so I deleted everything, went back to Etsy, re-downloaded, so I searched well over 100, well over 100, closer, I think, to 150 pages of digitals that I have bought since, I think, like 2019, re-downloaded. So I would go through the 100 and almost 50 pages, I think, and look like just for Tina's and do hers and get all of hers in one folder. And then, I would do Rachel, and then I would do Tracy Fox, Love Junk Journals, and so on until I got them all in their own folder, which makes it a lot easier to find. And right now, since it's Christmas time, it got me to thinking, I have actually made a folder for just Christmas digitals. So these will be, I'm not going to delete the originals because I need to know whose digitals they are, but like all Christmas and all Easter, I think I have a few Valentines, but not much. Those are really the only seasonal. I believe I might have a kid or two of fall, but I've never really been one to do a lot of fall. But yeah, so I'm going to get like fall in one folder, Christmas in one folder, Easter, and then Valentine's Day all in one folder. That way they're easy to find when these holidays come around. And so these were some digitals that I already have. I do know some of these, like these right here is a Vintage Studio 717. I have some, these are Artie Mays. I think Gail just used these. And I went over there and put it in my cart, guys, so I'm glad I looked, because as you can see, I had already purchased it. But yeah, I just printed out all kinds of different papers to use in collage here. Some's printed on my better paper. I got my paper mixed up. For collage, I like to print on just regular cheap 20-pound copy paper. I also purchased Rachel's new kit in the document style because I've told you guys I'm a bit obsessed with that, and my computer was acting crazy, so that one didn't get backed. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to make a journal with this kit, and I'm thinking that I'm going to use one of the placemat covers. That's where my printer messed up. I hate that thing sometimes. Yeah, that's why some's printed on the back and some are not. I had actually gotten a new printer, an HP, and I was playing around with that, see how short that is. So yeah, we're just going to use some of these in collage, but some of them will go in that tall, skinny journal. But yeah, the placemats that I bought from the Dipsy Doodle, which is the antique shop in Dahlonega, where I have a booth at now. I have bought some of those placemats that were from, is it Monahan Papers? Something like that. So, yeah. So, I did get that kit. And then this kit, it's a beautiful kit. And, oops, wouldn't you know, I did not write down whose it was. There's just, I think I already had that kit. I just printed it out. But, yeah, this one, I actually printed the ephemera on cream-colored cardstock. And it looks like I got it upside down. But, anyway, yeah, it's a beautiful kit. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do is sew the front and back pages together. Like this will be the back page. And let's just say, for instance, this will be the front page. And I'm going to, of course, cut them down to size. Glue them in the middle and then sew them together. Sew around them. So then you have your front and back. I do like doing that. So I have that ready. Because, of course, I have a couple of extra journal covers over here. And then this ephemera, I just cut it out. I think this is some of Artie Mae's. Yeah. And then I got these. Of course, I didn't write down whose those were. This is Vintage Studio 717. I printed out some of these on cardstock. Again, playing around with my new printer, trying to figure it out because it's supposed to be borderless. But as you can see, it is not completely borderless. So that's irritating, but aren't those beautiful pages? But yeah, so I thought we could just take some pages and do some collage for today. Excuse me, for today. I did get... This right here this is a huge magazine. I don't even know if you can see it all, just barely. Let's see how big this is. This is 12 3/4 by 10 1/4, 10 1/2. So the front page is glossy, or the front two pages, but this right here is a matte. It's like a newspaper print. So I thought that would be good to do some collage on. And then we could just tear the pages out. So we collage on the front, on the back, just do the, the plain paper. And just leave it in here and have it ready. I think we'd be okay to collage on this sheet. I even think we'd be okay to collage on the cover. But I think we're going to start with this sheet right here. And I also have... in my shop, guys, these coin envelopes. So I thought maybe we'll collage one or two of those while we're collaging, I guess. So let me grab my tear ruler here and just get out a couple of sheets and get started with those. I hope you guys are all doing well today, doing pretty good. Of course, except for the exception of the crazy voice I have going on these days. That looks pretty. Alright, so that should be more than enough to get us started over here. I hope you're all doing well. I'm going to take a quick sip of drink, guys. Not that it's going to help the voice at all, but you know. It's just a little thirsty. Well, shucks. It didn't work out too well. It sounds like one of the doggies once in the craft room. Veronica's actually here, and she is watching Netflix in the family room, which is right outside my craft room. So I have the door shut. I normally have it open, but yeah, I have no idea what they're doing out there. I'm gonna pitter patter. We do have a new kitten in the inside. Don't know if I had mentioned it to you guys, but we had a, maybe I put something on Facebook or something about it, but we had a stray cat that showed up, and she was just, you know, super skinny and just looked like she was starving to death. And I took it as long as I could, and my husband kept telling me not to feed the stray cat. And, well, I couldn't take it anymore, so, of course, I fed the stray cat. And then named the stray cat. I named her Gracie May, which is what Gracie May, which is what Grayson's name was supposed to be till, because we were told he was a girl, until we found out he was actually a boy. So I named her Gracie May. Oddly enough, you know, my husband telling me not to feed her, he's the one that came up with that. He's like, why don't you just call her Gracie May? May is my middle name, M-A-E. And that is after my grandmother, whom I never met, my mom's mom. And, yeah, so anyway, then it wasn't until quite a few days later we realized she had, well, I had started thinking, because she kept going under my SUV, which I never really drive. I always drive my car because I really don't go anywhere but to work, you know. And so anyway, I got to noticing that she kept going over there. Well, come to find out, she had 2 kittens, and they were already older and pretty much weaned when we realized she had kittens. So yeah, so she eventually, so we started feeding them as well and named them. I thought one was a boy. He was, I'm thinking it was a boy, but anyway, he was like an orange cat, orange color. Named him George. And then the other one was a little girl, and I named her Layla. So they were going to be our outside cats. So they went from under the SUV to the front porch, of course, on the furniture, but that's fine. And then the George just went missing, and I realized I had not saw him the day before. And yeah, he is. I'm trying to find my papers I picked out. He has still not came back around, so I'm assuming he is gone. I think I may take like one of these flowers, put a big one in the middle. So George is no more. And then, unfortunately, last week, I came home one day. I forgot what day it was. I think it was Wednesday. And, yeah, they were outside cats, the kittens, were slightly feral. Now, where they would hiss and claw at you if you tried to pick them up or what have you. But, you know, I was just being, you know, patient with them. And, you know, once you got a hold of them, they were fine. But it was just that initial contact they seemed to have a problem with. But, yeah, last Wednesday, unfortunately, I came home and Gracie May had been hit and killed by a car. So, of course, I was absolutely beside myself and just, you know, cried up at the road in the driveway because I pulled in the driveway and stopped for I don't know how long and, you know, called my husband. So, got myself together and came inside and actually got, let's see, how do I want to tear this? Got a piece of vintage fabric and went out and wrapped her up, and my husband buried her for me when he got home. Okay, so with George missing and oh, that's going to be pretty. But you know what? I think I'm going to do that last and go ahead and do this part. That way that really stands out on top. So I probably should have went ahead and cut down a lot of this because this is just a lot of tearing you're watching me do. Okay, so now we have Layla, and she's still really small. And I could not leave her outside by herself. And then, of course, you know, now I'm terrified that, you know, we don't know what happened to George. We do live out in the country, so, you know, there's hawks and other animals out here that could have gotten him. But I'm kind of hoping. I didn't go and ask because, I mean, for all I know, Gracie May was the neighbor's cat. I don't know where she came from. If she was their cat and they just were feeding her, or if she was a stray and someone had just dropped her off, or, you know, where she came from. But I had definitely already fallen in love with her, so it definitely hurt my heart losing her. Oh, man. I'm not paying attention here. So anyway, so here we are now faced with sweet little Layla being by herself. So we brought her in, and the first couple of nights actually put her in the dog crate that we had for Bella when she was a puppy to be in while we were at work. And so just kept her in there at night and had her out when we were home. And all so that we could keep an eye on her and take care of her and protect her and all that stuff. Because we, you know, wasn't sure how Bella was going to be. But Bella loves her. She loves playing. She has gotten a little bit rough a time or two with her. But Layla will give it right back to her. It's actually really funny to watch them play. And Grayson's gotten to where he plays with her. I was worried about him too. He's so huge. And that is totally not straight, but I totally don't care. But yeah, so we still kept, I think last night was the first night we let her stay out and not be in the crate at night to sleep. And she did really well. I didn't see anything that she messed with, or, you know, she didn't get hurt, which is my biggest fear, you know, is her getting hurt somehow. Let's see, we probably need to cut that on down because we're going to have that other one in the middle. But yeah, she actually did really good last night. So she has not been in the crate all day. She hasn't been in there since yesterday. So yeah, she's a new addition to our family. Very excited about that. She's a sweetheart. She is, let's see, what color is she? A lot of grayish light color. But she has some tan in her, some really light tan and a little bit of darker tan. She is so pretty. I'll post a picture of her on my social media. But yeah, nope, we're doing this here. You could do that about there, I think. Don't know what to do here. But yeah, so she did do really good last night, so that's good. No. Yeah, I'll put like small green piece here. And then probably needed to get out some more different ones. I'm thinking. But anyway, let's see. What else do I have over here? We have this. This one is already made that I didn't realize I had purchased. Because I've never used it. There's no telling when I purchased it either. I have no clue. But it's very pretty. Oh, I went over and got, I think maybe I started telling you, at Tracy Fox's new compendium kit. And it came out, it was either the 26th, I believe, or the 28th. And then 2 days later, I purchased it again. So I purchased that kit twice. And this one I started to because I had it in my cart. And then I said, no, I better go. Crap. Sorry. I threw my glue in the floor. It's been one of those days, guys. But then I was like, when I had this one in my cart, I was like, well, I better go and check and just make sure that I don't already have that one, because I knew I had just, you know, purchased that other kit twice. And sure enough, I had already purchased it. So I had to take it back out of my cart. But yeah, so I bought Tracy Fox's compendium kit twice, like a big dummy. I've done that before. That's really the main reason why I wanted to get all of my digitals more organized, so it'd be quick, that if I saw something, because, you know, I have the memory of a carrot these days. If I saw something, I could actually go and look a lot quicker in the folder and make sure that I hadn't purchased it before. One would think that, like Amazon, it tells you, like, when you last purchased a certain item. You would think that Etsy would do the same and be like, hey, this is a digital and you've already purchased it. Are you sure you want to purchase it again? So Etsy, there's you an idea. Oh, look, now we can put that there. That's going to be pretty. future Bellyband there. But yeah, so I bought her kit twice. Oh my goodness. And almost bought this one twice. But you live and learn, I guess. You live and learn. Oh. There we go. I should have had more variety. It's just like, but too, once it's cut up, you know, it's going to be okay. And you can find a really pretty focal point to go on there. Oh, yeah, I think that's pretty. Okay, so there's that. So that is the start of our collage pages in this book. And then I will probably just do the back in my own time. And then when we want to use it, we'll have it. I may do a collage on the front just so that I know that it is actually a Christmas collage book. Oh yeah, that's going to be fun cut up. Okay. So there is that. Now we are going to take some of these pieces and go ahead and cut them up and do some collage on the coin envelopes over here that I have in my Etsy shop. And I do have those silver, red, and white polka dot sacks, bags, whichever you call them, in there as well. It's like a multi-pack. Just going to go ahead and cut these down. We'll do the bigger coin envelope, I think. But yes, the multi-pack, and you actually get 2 of each color. I actually have it right here. What you get in the pack is these 2 extra large bags that I've actually put together to make pockets, and then I'll fold it in half so you have double pockets. These are great for like gifts with your Etsy orders. Fun little thing to fill up with ephemera and send as Happy Mail. And then this one, guys, is even bigger. Much bigger pockets, but lots of pockets. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets, and you could make that a pocket, and it's double-sided. So that's super cool. But this one is the silver polka dots. Thought those would be fun. And then the white craft polka dots, and the craft with red polka dots, and then the white with red polka dots. So you get 2 of each of these, and 1 of each of those is what's in it. So yeah, you guys go over and check that out if you're interested. So little plug there for my shop. I have for 5 years now been, you know, supporting and recommending, you know, all these other shops, and don't really promote myself. So I'm changing that because I deserve that. So, yep. So here are the coin envelopes. So we are just going to, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and fold that down, see where my little flap is there. And we are just going to collage. Where'd I put my glue, guys? Did y'all see where it went? There it is. Just going to, yeah, collage this little coin envelope, and then maybe we could go ahead and find something. So these can be stuck in a tag, could be put in it, or some goodies, and it could be tucked in a pocket, or you could actually glue it down. I mean, you could take this tab right here completely off if you wanted to and make a pocket out of it. You could make it a pocket this way. I mean, you could do pretty much whatever you want to with it. Yep, you sure can. Just do whatever makes you happy. Alright. Now what do I want? I can do this at the top. Figure out which way I want it. You can leave a little edge around it too, like that. I'm probably gonna cut that off. Just get us a little piece of red up there. This glue is like mush. I'm not sure what's going on with this last box, because whenever I buy Oohoo glue, I actually buy it a box at a time. I just can't see, you know, paying all that extra money to get it one stick or a couple of sticks at a time when you know you're gonna, you know you're gonna use it. So yeah, why not just go ahead and buy more. It's so irritating when my voice goes out like that. Okay, that needs to be green. So we'll just do a little piece of this, and then maybe we'll just grab something to go on there. Come here, give me my... Well, I think that's cute. And you could do that too if you wanted to. I don't think I'm going to do that right now. Alright, so let's see if we have something down here that we may want to put on there. There's a Christmas tree. Nope, too blendy. She blends in. What's this? Mistletoe. We just have... Those are Tracy Fox. I think these are Junk Journal Studio. Yeah, I'm not really sure who all else I have in here. Oh, look, that is Amy at Crafty Cat. Her weird lady. I'd said we could put Santa Claus on there. That would be really funny. There's a Christmas tree. Let's see. Season's greetings. Angel. Oh, that's it. Nope, I don't like the way that looks. Okay, let's see. Oops. Trying to see what else I have down here. This may be cute. I just got these at Michael's. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, this one says Merry Christmas. I think these are stickers. Oh, no. I think I'll actually like that better. So, let's see. I have some vertical words in here. here. Let's see. Some smaller ones. Jolly. Yep. I think we're going to excuse me, do that to stress around it here. And then around here, and then I think we'll distress the whole coin envelope. Get my stickers. So let's see, I'm filming on Monday. I did work today. I normally take Mondays off, but I took yesterday off. My niece and nephew on my husband's side had their gender reveal yesterday, and of course we wore pink, so we were hoping for a girl, and guess what, it's a girl. So excited for them, just can't wait. So happy for them. First baby, and they had actually lost a baby years ago, and I think they had been trying for years and praying, and finally the Lord blessed them, and so far everything is going well with the pregnancy. So yeah, we're super excited. First thing I told her when I got there, because they're avid hunters, even she is my niece, was I told her that camouflage came in pink. And whenever I went up to her and hugged her after they found out what the baby was, that it was a girl, of course she was crying. She was so happy, but she said, you were right, camouflage does come in pink. So at least now I know what it is, so I can start shopping, which I'm excited about. So there you go, guys. And then you can collage the other side. But yeah, so that is a coin envelope, again, that I do have for sale in my shop. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe you get in the bundle 3 of each. So this one closed is 6.5 by 3.5. And then we have, looks like 3.25 by 4.5. And then the teeny weeny is, looks like 2.25 by 3.5. But yeah, so those are available in my Etsy shop if you're interested. And the link is always below in the description box. So that's what we did today. So our new collage book here, and I'll have to sit that under some because it's trying to wrinkle already. Collage book, magazine, whatever we want to call it. And then here is my coin envelope. And again, you can cover that if you want to, or you could just put ribbon on there. Or like I said, you could just tear it completely off or glue it shut. You can ornate it this way and make it into a pocket. Actually, a double pocket if you open it up. I mean, the possibilities are endless. So there's that. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Sorry. Need to go and rest my voice. So I love you guys. Please keep the prayers coming, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.